Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And what a matchup this is. Two survivors of the expanded college football playoff grind, two of the top four seeds when it all began. Both sides have been challenged and pushed all year and through the playoff. Now it's time to find out who can take that final step, as we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Bulldogs offense will have the football first here. Well, here we go, Kirk. The energy in this place is tremendous. We are 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion.
And think about it, Chris. These two teams have put everything into this to get to this stage and this opportunity. Let's see who can handle it better.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He's moving out of the pocket. They're going to scramble now. Slides to avoid the big hit. Open. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Receivers are bunched together. Back to pass. It's Gonzalez. Takes a quick catch. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Second down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
The Dogs will line up to punt it away. The return. Decides not to fair catch it, but he is tackled immediately. A gutsy move, but didn't produce much. So Michigan State's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Nothing doing on that play. A big D tackle there for the stop. Now it's second down here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain, brings up fourth down. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Here we go on fourth down. He's found some room at the 45. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on fourth down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on fourth down.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Sparty.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone. zone for the touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football. And Georgia does that as well as anybody.
And they stopped him, but not before. An explosive play. Moves the ball all the way to the 32.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
But, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Looking to throw again. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
That's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. Look at this. They flip it to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And he did not make the marker. The defense stops him on 4th down. Here comes the bunch formation. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he fires the football to the right side. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. 2nd down after that previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. On the run here, taking a deep shot. You try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. Right now it's 3rd down.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. Gets some space around the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Hold it. Open.
That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. So, Kirk, it's Michigan State with the lead here. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. Through one quarter, let's check out the game summary. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and then at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. On the run, going to heave it downfield. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain.
Boy, the tight end here just gets lost in coverage. The quarterback does a good job of kind of working through his progressions. He sees that tight end, his eyes light up, makes a great throw and a big gain for this offense.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
A quick throw out left, complete. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rep.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he's marked out of bounds after an excellent gain, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. The Spartans looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. The offense gets set for the 10th play on this drive. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Offense moving backwards here. A long way from the goal line now. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Spartans. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, winding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship. And you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Bulldogs. It was a foot race, and he won it. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really want. Miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return starts from inside the 5. They make the tackle, but let's check out what that flag on the field is about.
Holding. Receiving team.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. Tackle made after a big gain.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to protect the Michigan State quarterback and give him time to make an accurate throw for the first down. And boy, over the years, especially recently, they've had great quarterback play. Connor Cook, 3 years of starting, outstanding performances by his Michigan State offenses. Kirk Cousins, we saw what he could do when he was at East Lansing and the job he's now doing in the NFL. Even going back to Drew Stanton, who's more of a dual threat guy. Spartans have had really good quarterback play.
Holding.
Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. On the move, looking deep. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you...
And he lobs it deep down the middle. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. And the Spartans will bring their punt team onto the field. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. And they keep it going here. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They begin with a quick throw to the left. Great cut. They whiff on him. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Down he goes. A sack. First down sack. Pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Great job of the defense pushing him back on first down. Looking to throw. It's Gonzalez. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down.
Boy, it's second down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, and he picks up some big yards, they got a real shot here now on third down.
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. One of those critical third down plays coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Bulldogs will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Bring him down after a small gain. They played it safe there on 3rd and long. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And the Spartans will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And they'll just down it right here.
Well, I thought the return team did a really good job of giving him some room to work with. But I feel like the returner was so focused on making a big play downfield that he forgot to take care of the football, and it cost him.
To throw, it's Gonzalez. He's escaping the pocket now. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. 1st down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
That's a misfire there, Chris. His passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And this pass is on target, caught. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
He'll avoid the sack that is brought down after a short gain. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. And he's got it from 56 yards away, never in doubt. So here's the kickoff now. Offense setting in for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And the fair catch is made right on the 5. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They're barely able to stop him after a huge gain. They saved a touchdown in that final tackle as time runs out in the 1st half. Minute's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. Each of these 2 offenses has looked like well-oiled machines. But it doesn't take a genius to figure out these 2 passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working. And I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk in the booth. Fellas, hard to believe we're only 1 half away from crowning a national champion.
The Dogs will kick this away to start the 2nd half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. It's a quarterback keeper. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Extending the play now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Caught quickly. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. The Spartans are going to keep this drive rolling. First down. Looking to throw the football. Fires it on the move. And that one's picked off. What a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Hold it. Open.
So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Important second down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Gonzalez. Catch made over the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the grab. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it. Open.
See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Here's the second down play. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And the ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And the Spartans will have to punt this one away. Not the way he wanted to kick it. And the return man runs out of bounds. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost him anything. And they put together something here. He's moving out of the pocket now. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, They give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Looking to throw. It's Gonzalez. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down, and now it's a 4th down coming up. The Dogs will have to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. Oh, it landed at the 8-yard line, but a lucky bounce into the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They're gaining some breathing room now, tackled at the 26.
Ooh, that came close to breaking into the secondary, potentially a big play. Read option, the quarterback keeps it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yards. Really a nice tackle prevented it from going all the way.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Hold it.
Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's got his man wide open. A quick juke to get free. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain. The Spartans begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it.
That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. So, Kirk, it's Michigan State with the lead here. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Contact as he threw it. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as
he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State.
Oh, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to root this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Pass not complete.
Chris, I think the pressure is taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. To throw, it's Gonzalez. And this pass is caught. They bring him down, but that was a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Encroachment. Defense.
Minor penalty will cost the defense 5 yards. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it from the gun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle is finally made, but it's down to the 28-yard line. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Snags the quick throw.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. Oh, the reverse. Oh, what a move. You'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Sixth play of the drive coming up. The linebacker shifting around now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Handoff to the back. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Hold it.
Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking downfield. It's Gonzalez. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Georgia. Here we go. National championship game, fourth quarter. One possession game here. Let's see who's going to step up.
Well, the stakes can't get any bigger. The offense has done their job to give themselves a chance. But what about their opponent? What about the other side? How will they handle this pressure? Late in the game, they still have the lead. I want to see what their plan of attack is and how aggressive they might be willing to be.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. He's got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Just gets it away, taking a shot. Makes the catch, but the throw hit out of the field of play, incomplete. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. He's hit as he throws it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. The Spartans will line up to boot it away. That's his fourth punt already today. And a low line drive, ugly punt. And the return ends with the man stepping out of bounds. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Receiver in motion now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he's got it. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Not much on that play, brought down short.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Bites off a defender. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium. Thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side for this crucial play. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Dogs. They jump in front here in the 4th. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line today.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trading the blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan State offense is back out up. Making it produce a positive drive here. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Quick catch over the middle. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains with that incompletion. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize in any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. 1st and long now after the penalty. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
Looking for the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. Might have heard some footsteps there over the middle. That brings up third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in the football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you've got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Fourth down, drops back, looking to throw for it. Final minutes here, they'll throw it deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. Fourth down conversion gives him a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. Movement here from the tight end. First and goal, handoff. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And second and goal, they hand it to him again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. And they cut into this lead now on third and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Oh, he just missed his receiver there on third and short. Now you got to think in the fourth quarter, fourth and short, you got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on fourth and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field. Well, that one is going to sting. Take the crucial touchdown off the board. They'll be backed up and have to try it again. This could be the biggest play so far. Fourth and goal. And this offense is down. Needs this. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. The ball falls to the ground, and you have a national champion. They fall a little bit short at the final hurdle. It's more consolation, but they really had an excellent season. A lot to be proud of. Just couldn't get the job done here today.
Chris, that's really well said. And while I know we're going to have plenty of time over the next few weeks and months to focus on the champs, it's not easy to get to this point. While I know it's tough in that other locker room right now, I have a feeling they're going to be back. For now, however, let's enjoy the celebration of the national champs.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Georgia Bulldogs.